Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Metal Gear Solid 3. Tja, in der letzten Folge haben wir die neue Mission angenommen, und zwar die Operation Snake Eater. Das heißt, The Boss und ihre Cobra Unit muss draufgehen. Dazu noch Colonel Volgin, dann noch den Shagohod zerstören und schließlich Sokolov wieder zurück zu den Staaten bringen. Nur um Amerikas Unschuld zu beweisen, was den Nuklearangriff auf Sokolovs Labor angeht. Tja, und jetzt sind wir hier gelandet und hier zappelt und raschelt es schon überall im Gebüsch. Da ist schon wieder so ein... Es müsste wieder Schlange H sein. Scheint hier oft vorzukommen in dem Gebiet. Aber irgendwas krabbelt doch hier noch rum. Ich hätte mich erstmal... Oh. Ah, okay. Ich habe doch Schalldämpfer dafür. Gut. Habe ich eigentlich auch eine Betäubungspistole? Nein. Noch nicht. Das heißt, ich werde ihn wohl oder übel abknallen müssen. Den Frosch, der hier rumspringt. Was anderes wird es nicht sein. Mir ist nach Frosch. Obwohl, ich wollte ja erstmal mit unseren Leuten sprechen, die wieder dabei sind. Ja, bis auf... Ja, Paramedic ist wieder dabei. Stigend ist neu.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Ja gut. Aber sie ist eine nette. So, Mr. Sigint, wer bist du?
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Okay. Aber du hast noch mehr für uns zu sagen.
Sounds like the Cobra Unit's members' names came from the specific emotions they each carry into battle.
Emotions?
Yeah. For unbearable torment, the pain. For true oblivion, the end. For infinite rage, the fury. For absolute terror, the fear. And for unsurpassed bliss, the joy.
The joy?
It's another name for the boss, because of the joy she feels in battle, I suppose.
Ah.
During the war, she had a partner named the Sorrow. Sorrow and joy. They say there couldn't have been a more perfect pair.
Ah, the Sorrow. Ja, komm.
The Davy Crockett's that the boss took with her when she defected are mortars that fire nuclear warheads. They're named after Davy Crockett, the hero who died defending the Alamo in the Texan War of Independence.
Remember the Alamo.
That's right. The warheads are equivalent to between 10 and 20 tons of TNT. Every building within 150 yards of the hypocenter is completely obliterated. But the warheads the boss had with her were some kind of experimental super bomb, so they're actually even more powerful than that. I don't even want to think about what would happen if she used it again. Snake, you know what you have to do.
Yeah, I know.
Ja, die glauben jetzt also auch, dass The Boss das Ding abgefeuert hat. Okay. Aber jetzt gehe ich erstmal wieder auf Tierjagd. Wo ist mein Frosch? Wo ist Frosch? Na, wo ist der? Irgendwo raschelt's. Ich muss da aufpassen. Boah, das Ding ist aber auch schwer zu finden. Aha, ich hab ihn. Frosch A. Frosch. Hören wir mal, was Paramedic dazu zu sagen hat.
Snake, unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful. If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
Ja.
I see you caught an Ottenfrog. The Ottenfrog is a large, corpulent species of frog. They're known as a delicacy, so it might be worth catching them for food. The Ottenfrog was originally found only on Amami Oshima in Japan. Frogs usually have 4 toes on their front legs, but the Ottenfrog is unique in that it has 5.
Got it. By the way, you said they were known as a delicacy, right?
Right.
So that means they must taste pretty good, huh?
I guess so. I hear that in Japan, Ottenfrog sashimi and sukiyaki are popular dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Japan, huh? That place is starting to sound better and better.
Gut. So, da hinten haben wir noch einen Netzpython. Sammeln wir uns auch ein. So, haben wir wenigstens wieder was zu futtern in der Tasche. Gut. Da ist noch einer. Okay, jetzt. Achso, hier geht's hoch, alles klar. Mich schon gewundert. Okay, da lässt sich jetzt nicht viel erblicken. Achso, das ist gar kein hohler Baumstamm, der ist. Da habe ich noch was quaken hören. Ah, alles klar, wusste ich doch. Hier ist wieder so ein... Ich weiß, ich werde hier nicht alle finden, aber ist mir egal. So. Jetzt schon das nächste Gebiet weiter oder von hier aus? Ah ja. Gut. So, wir hier auf einem Plateau sind. Ah, hier geht's runter. Das heißt, einmal hier runter gehen ist nicht mehr zurück, aber da gibt's eh nichts. Nichts von Interesse jedenfalls. Ist das wieder ein Netzpython? Ja. Komisch, Paramedic hat gemeint, dass die auch mal zubeißen kann, aber Netzpython macht das irgendwie nicht. Oh, überall kriechen hier Schlangen rum. Sammeln uns noch ein paar mehr ein. The fuck? Ein Pferd.
Snake, king cobras are making their home in the area you're in now. The king cobra is the world's largest venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a lot of venom to inject. One bite is supposedly enough to kill an elephant. And it's extremely vicious as well, so watch out. If you get bitten by a king cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly. As soon as you're bitten, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful, or you might end up as its next meal.
Got it. So...
What? How does it taste?
Yep.
Ugh. It seems you're the one whose diet consists of other snakes.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine.
Okay. Naja. Major Zero.
You just heard a horse?
Ja.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't something else?
I know a horse when I hear one.
Paramedic, are there any wild horses in Tselinoyarsk?
Do you really expect me to say yes?
No.
So what should I do?
There's only one way through that area. All you can do is move forward. Head towards the sound of that horse. It came from the north. Be careful.
Uff. Oh, was haben wir? Was hängt denn hier vom Ast? Noch eine Schlange. Aber eine andere. Schlange F. Was ist das für eine?
I see you caught yourself a green tree python. The green tree python isn't venomous, so no need to worry. It's fairly docile too, so I don't think it's likely to attack you. The green tree python originally comes from Australia and New Zealand. It's a really pretty green color, and it lives... Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Snake, what did I just say?
They come from Australia and New Zealand.
No, after that.
They're a really pretty green color.
I thought so. What was I thinking? Seeing a snake and calling it pretty?
What's wrong with that?
Everything. When a normal woman sees a snake, she's supposed to scream or get sick or something like that.
And you think you're normal?
What was that?
Nothing.
Ah, it's all your fault.
Jeez, I'm sorry. But enough of that.
What do you mean, enough of that? This is serious.
No, I just wanted you to tell me how it tastes.
How should I know?
Ugh.
It was awfully pretty, though.
Okay, kleinere Gespräche mit ihr sind doch manchmal nicht schlecht. Nahrung, grüner Baumpython. Nach dem Geschmack gefragt, aber ohne Antwort. Der Netzpython war ziemlich lecker. Frosch soll auch ziemlich lecker sein. Essen wir den mal. Ah, okay. Mäßig. Gut, und jetzt werden wir uns mal ansehen, was es mit dem Vian jetzt hier auf sich hatte. Was hier ein Pferd zu suchen hat.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Ja, das muss er mir nicht zweimal sagen, aber Als ob die gewusst hätte, dass ich gerade hier lande und dass ich überhaupt zurückkomme. Also, Boss. Okay, die werden jetzt hier gleich antanzen, die Schweine.
What's this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Toll. Das hat mir ja gerade noch gefehlt. Vor allem sind das auch keine von diesen Typen mit vom KGB mehr. Das sind jetzt ja, Spetsnaz wahrscheinlich. Zwar nicht die Gruß-Soldaten, aber trotzdem welche von denen. Vielleicht sollte ich einfach so an denen vorbeikriechen. Keine Waffe mehr. Das der Boss musste die ja unbedingt wieder kaputt machen. Aber naja. Muss ich mich jetzt hier eben erstmal durchschleichen. Fuck. Scheiße. Schon haut ab. Scheiße. Schön weitergehen. Das war knapp. Ja, lieber nicht so schnell in die Hocke zurückgehen. Erstmal einen Platz suchen, wo sie nicht so schnell hinkommen. Das Ende dieser Vorsichtphase abwarten. Noch suchen die Schweine. Okay. Jetzt weg hier.
This is HQ.
Bevor die in die Richtung wieder zurückrennen. Gut, jetzt sind wir wieder in Tselinoyarsk, dem Gebiet mit der Brücke. Und natürlich hängen auch hier wieder Soldaten rum. Nur jetzt kann ich nicht das Nest da oben abschießen, weil ich keine Waffe habe. Ja gut. Aber vorher werde ich erstmal an der Stelle Paramedic wieder anrufen. Zum Speichern.
Do you want to save?
Jo. So. Okay.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
Okay. Gut, dann hätten wir es für das erste Mal wieder Ich werde an der Stelle einen Cut machen und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Dann geht's wieder über die Brücke und zu der Ruine, wo Adam auf uns wartet. Also, bis dahin. Tata!